Yo, 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 yo. What's happening? What's happening, y'all? You know where you at? Do you know where you are? You in the jungle, baby. It's another podcast with your boy, your favorite cousin's favorite cousin. My name is Bill. It's right there. This is Drunk Bantha Streams, Nerds at Night, Drunk Bantha's channel, and then everything else. It's the Bantha Bunch Show. It's got to be the Bantha Bunch Show. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's do it one more time. These applause are for you. These applause are for you because I can't hear if you're applauding me. These applauds are for you because I can't be any fucking happier that you're here to join me now. You know what I'm saying? Yes. It's another Thursday, episode 115. Thank you to everybody who's been rocking with us this whole time. You know what I'm saying? It is a beautiful thing, but you know we can't do it alone. We just waiting here. Oh, hold on. The doorbell is a little early, or am I just late? Oh, it's your favorite producer's favorite producer T. What's happening?
Drink some apple juice.
Apple juice. Yeah, man. Gotta get that apple juice in you. Man, make sure y'all get you some apple juice in you. Run to get some apple juice like you run to hit that like button. Excuse me, I messed that up. That was perfect. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, shout out to everybody jumping up in here. Tonight we're going to be talking about the boys, maybe we'll talk a little bit of entertainment news just real quick. And then get into this breast milk loving God, our Christ and Savior Homelander in just a few minutes.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood that doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, you would enjoy our monthly series, Does It Hold Up? Where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if they're as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
That should be.
You know what I noticed? FD Signifier is not looking at the camera when he says that shit. It's like he's lying. He's just like looking down, like, yeah, y'all should watch the Drunk Banthas. They real good. Like, come on, like we need to get him back on and be like, nigga, look at the camera and smile when you say it.
Definitely reading. Yeah, you got context.
He's reading.
For context, you have to go watch his video on that. The video was basically, hey, let's look at some black YouTubers who aren't monetized yet, but are on their way or should be monetized. And we fell into both those categories that we were ready to be monetized and like we look good. But he was doing it. He read everybody's like that because he had to read everybody's. But yes, I would like another drop, Mr. Signifier. Signify yourself here to signify how much people need to fucking watch us because god damn, these numbers are looking bad, y'all, but the numbers are looking better. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make sure we subscribe and share this shit with everybody. We appreciate all y'all who are joining us.
Drunk Bantha Streams, Nerds at Night. Get it.
We are live on Nerds at Night right now. We are live on Drunk Bantha Streams. We are live on Drunk Bantha's channel, on Twitch, on Twitter. Listen, if you put your comment in here, everybody will see it. Jump in the comments and help us out a little
I just want to say I'm a little disappointed in the fans that, my Bond video that took me like a month and a half of like putting together an actual thought got less views than that quick Johnny Somali video that I did in like 10 minutes flat. Like I just recording myself on the camera, no repeats, and I put that whole together real quick and I got super views. I'm like,
that's how it be, man.
Do I really gotta report on TV trash? Is that what people like me for?
That is what they like all of us for, sir. Like one of the biggest views that I have on live is that Kendrick Lamar Amazon video that we did and the Mr. McMahon live video that I did.
Yeah, like it's just the videos we don't try on are always the most successful ones.
The Diddy episodes. What up? What up? Simulation Presents. What's happening, brother? Yeah, like so many like that we put so much effort into. But you know what is interesting? You guys have been watching the hell out of that Monday show with Invincible. Invincible's been bringing some numbers over there, so hopefully y'all who have been watching, stay tuned.
Everybody likes Invincible. I just got the newest book. Well, not the newest book. The newest book for me. You know, the series is over. I don't like it. I didn't like this one, this new one. I would say I'm on the last. This would be, if you're reading the graphic novels, I'd be like on book 20 almost. And there's another damn time jump. And I'm just like, ugh, I hate that.
Let me ask you a question, slightly off subject. Because I got some YouTube, well, not just YouTube news, but some entertainment news. I'm questioning your opinion as an anime lover, especially. Start with new series on Netflix that was announced that looks like it's in its last stages of development. Gundam on Netflix.
Yeah, they got live casted, huh?
Yeah, it got a live action adaptation. And Jackson White, Javon Walton, Jason Isaac, and Sydney Sweeney, I believe, is also in it as well. What your thoughts are? They're
negative. They're very negative. Like,
okay.
Are negative. Nobody asked for this. Why are they doing that? Who casted these fucking people? Like, no, I'm just so mad about everything. And
did I name an Asian person?
You did not.
I did not name an Asian person.
But
say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Also, there's like 20 Gundam series, so just calling this thing Gundam, I'm like, well, which Gundam? Like, what Gundam are you doing? Are you doing 0080, 0083? Are you doing Gundam Wing, G Gundam, Gundam Seed? Like, what fucking Gundam are you doing, bro? Like, what do you mean you're doing Gundam? What Gundam?
I only fuck with Gundam Wing, first of all. Me, myself, I never got into any of the rest of them.
I can recommend, if you like Gundam Wing, the next one you should watch is Gundam Seed or shit. Was it 00 Gundam?
I don't know.
God damn, there's so fucking many. I think it's 00 Gundam. It has the exact same.
I think I remember
as Gundam Wing, or at least the character development's kind of the same. You know, it's like five fucking dudes get together and they're causing shit.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know. You know what it was?
Some of the Gundam stories get crazy. Like I
didn't like how it didn't continue. Like I was just expecting, like, I'm American, you know what I mean? I'm expecting, okay, well, here go our same characters, and here we go. We're gonna do it again. Another season, but obviously it's different countries. So I'm not hating, but I did think it was different. So I didn't really get into anything after Gundam Wing because I don't know. That was the first one that I saw.
Yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam 00 has the same feel as Gundam Wing to me.
And I watched that for a little bit, but it's just so different. As far as characters and everything. Shout out to
one that's real crazy is G Gundam. That one doesn't make no sense at all. But I honestly wish our world was ruled that way, because there'd be the planet, the president of planet Earth is decided by which country had the best Gundam and which nigga could fight the best. And I was like, that's how our planet should go. Like, instead of having all these wars, is one dude, one robot. They fight it out. Whoever wins is the president of the planet. Good job. That's what I was like. We should do that.
No, because then what would be happening is you'd have billionaires just cheating, purchasing different parts and trying to make their robot man better. And then
whoever country got him, got it, bro. That's just what it was.
Technically, you just described the war we're in right now.
But the bonus side is only one nigga gotta die. If he dies, it's not a fight to the death. It's just a fight till your shit breaks. So it's like, yeah, we don't all have to die for this motherfucker now.
Well, I mean, we say that, but what's because then it's just everybody's gonna build more robots. That's just what it ends up happening. We tried it, and now we have what we have because everybody now has to get their own robot. And I gotta get a robot. And I gotta get a
Gundam Unicorn, if you like more of a solo kind of Gundam story where it's just one person fighting everybody instead of the team battle, Gundam Unicorn's real good.
Okay, what was the other one?
That actually might be my favorite Gundam, and it's one of the only, because they only made 2 Gundams that are life size. It was the very first Gundam that they made, and then Unicorn Gundam got its own statue, and Unicorn's my favorite. That nigga got the blicky on him, and just it's all over when he pull out that blicky. Just run.
I got that somewhere. Yeah, in Japan they got a giant. Pretty sure. More YouTube. I got some YouTube news here. YouTube wants to help Hollywood AI hack. Okay, they want them to do AI whack-a-mole, basically. So the platform is opening its deep fake detection tool to all actors, athletes, musicians, and creators who can upload their likeness. Who can upload their likeness to flag and request takedowns of AI-generated replicas. It's free, it's opt-inable, and it works even for public figures who don't have a YouTube channel. So can I just get an amen? Can I get an amen? God damn it. Can I get an amen? Now you got your Hotep skeptical
conspiracy hat on right now. Because while I think they're gonna use that at first, when all the motherfuckers die and them studios are still alive and chugging on, they're gonna be able to take all their images that have been flagged and they're gonna be able to keep making them in their perfect AI clones. Like, because once they die, it's just like, well, you can't sue them no more, but we still got your likeness and everything. We're gonna keep pumping you in movies. You're gonna live forever.
Well, thing is,
that's what I think it could be used for. Will they use it? I ain't got no proof that they're gonna do it, but they can do it.
It's just to get if that's the case, it's just to get hold on. If that's the case, it's only just to get the people who are left over, right? Because they already got our faces. We already got. When we die, YouTube has it, and the Bantha Bunch show will live on. Nerds at Night will live on. The Drunk Banthas will live forever in AI form under ownership of YouTube. I mean, I'd rather that than be brought back to life by some crazy white man who wants me to work like for free. Even if I do get a cool robot body, I don't want to work for free.
I'll just rebel. I watch too many rebel on the robots.
So exhausting. I guess maybe hopefully it get easier to tell a nigga some shit, because I don't know, it still seems like you get all the way brought back to life to get a robot body to try to rebel your oppressor, only to have your robot homie go, man, nigga, you crazy. Ain't nobody out here trying to be worried about going and protesting. It just be right back where you started. I wonder. But I don't know. I am happy about it because there's a lot of AI YouTube channels right now. And I'm happy to get
I hate them. I hate them so fucking much. So, and I feel like, let's talk about just a money thing. They're taking money from us by just doing lame ass content that we're doing, and they're just taking it and putting AI through and just they're not trying. You know how hard it is to actually sit here and make these goddamn videos, people. I respect big time creators now, especially the ones that don't have teams yet that are still doing it by themselves. Because my God, editing videos sucks. Bro, I to get that Bond video out, I had to sit down at least 6 hours a day to do stuff. And then I was like, how many minutes of my video am I making with each hour? It was literally taking me an hour to edit 1 minute of video.
That's usually what it is. Yeah.
It's an hour. And because I know I'm not using all kinds of fancy stuff. I'm quickly trying to put stuff together because I don't know how half my shit works. So I don't use half the features. So I'm not even using all the stuff. And it's still taking me an hour for a minute.
Same. And that's why when you're doing it, you just go ahead and make sure you do not make an hour of content. If you make an hour of content, you have to edit an hour of content. And that's a bitch. So
especially it's hard for us reviewers because we just get hit because copyright is just so weird. They'll let you use like a whole 20-minute of one scene, sound and everything, but you use 5 seconds of somebody else's shit, and they're like, nope, you can't do that. You can't do that at all.
That's why I was trying to put out a Drunk Banthas album, but I keep forgetting. Because listen, y'all, be honest with you, the issue isn't the music. The music's done, but I just gotta pay to put it online and all this shit. It's like, bleh. It's exhausting. But that's why I wanted to do it, is because of the copyright shit. Like we can't use our own music on here because it gets flagged. It's gonna get flagged. That happened on one of Nine's videos. He did a video using
your stuff. I was like, but we work on the same channel together. Like,
I sent
we're the same people.
And it did it again when he did it on Nerds at Night. Like, it's like we're all the same. Jesus Christ. So we'll get it figured out where when I get that album. Might have to do a Nerds at Night album too. Ooh. Y'all here for that? Are y'all here for like a Nerds at Night album?
I'm gonna have to install Fruity Loop so I can put down some chill wave beats.
Oh man, we could just get like, I could get like clips of things that we've said and just throw them in there, like somebody did that song. I'll laser every fucking one of you. Like that was in the show, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, that's how they were like trying to play it off. They were like, we're making TikTok videos of it.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is a beautiful world we live in, where in 2024, a whole television show could be written and literally damn near the exact same shit happen in 2026 with your actual president of the United States, who is an actual blithering idiot.
Mr. President, thanks.
Like, in what world does a character on television resemble the character in real life that it's supposed to be, satiring? With Daredevil and with The Boys, which both are out right now, the main villains in those shows are just so much like this
use of said, well, let's see how.
Like, have you ever seen anything like this? Have you ever seen anything like this?
Did you watch Three Body Problem?
Absolutely did. Absolutely did. I loved it. We talked about it on this show, I believe.
And have you seen in the news about all these missing and dead scientists that just keep popping up?
I think it's up to 13 or 14 at this point. Yes.
So you remember how in Three Body Problem, the main thing that aliens were doing to us was that because they're like, by the time we get there, you guys would be so advanced, y'all would probably just kill us and not like us at all. So we need to stop you from advancing. And so every top scientist and anybody working on some inventions, we're gonna drive them to kill themselves.
Yeah, but they
and
got
make you go crazy. And we're gonna start messing with your reality because we have enough technology that we could just warp with your perception and just start making crazy shit happen, and you can't explain it. And I was really thinking about that this morning when I kept reading about more of the scientists, and I'm just like, are we about to be invaded by aliens right now? Because we are going through some Three Body Problem shit. Because all these scientists, some of them were in like extraterrestrial rocket type shit, and I'm just like, well, isn't this what
nuclear
was
scientists?
Yeah, I'm just like, this is very weird.
Shot and killed at
And like the way everything just keeps happening in our world, like it's motherfucking being written and scripted out. I'm just like, I think that little, what was they calling the Pheon, the Preon thing that they sent to us that was controlling our world and fucking with the planet. I think they just sent that to us. I think we're being invaded by aliens.
Who said the what? The Pheon thing?
Remember, that was what the device was called that was like fucking with the earth. Remember, they built two of them. They like took everything that they could have, all their the triceralons, the name of the aliens from Three Body Problem.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, they revealed how they were controlling shit on Earth because they was like, we put all of our shit together and we made these two little orbs that are super fucking thin and small. And we sent one to y'all, and y'all can't do shit. And we can mess with all your physics. We could mess with the sky and do all kinds of crazy shit. And that's how they were fucking with the scientists.
Yeah. And they put the helmet on.
Yeah, I think one of the motherfuckers is over us. I think they sent the thing to us.
Well, hey, let's just go ahead and put a whole nother cap on and say that's the reason they went to the moon and swung back. They swung back because they had to go up there and actually investigate and see what the fuck going on up there because they know what's happening.
I'm up there. So, yeah.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go.
All right, Uncle Wally, calm down.
That's just my conspiracy theory for today.
Yeah, man, I like it because I'm in there like swimwear when it comes to these conspiracies, especially with that one.
This one's a little too close to comfort. Usually conspiracy theories can be fun and funny, but this one's just like,
no, I don't think nothing.
No, this one, because at first I remember when it was just like the three scientists, and then the general went missing, and then it was like 5 people, and the next thing I know it was like 8 people, and then 10 people, and now it's like 4, and I was like, all right, this is weird.
Yeah, shout out to that journalist who's following that. I can't remember her name, but she's doing a pretty good job out there. Not a pretty good job.
Ross. It was like you probably gonna listen to somebody that won a Pulitzer that got like some prizes and went to journalism school. It's like, oh yeah, I'm listening to that nigga Trapmore Ross.
Yeah, no, this is
breaking it down.
He's probably getting his information from. She's the one who's been communicating with the families and shit like that. It's been you know what? I can't even talk about that one because you know what? I'll start talking about the J files and then we'll be on some whole different shit. But
they might be coming, you know.
I'm gonna make sure we talk about this show today. The people who have clicked this thumbnail. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Please make sure you go ahead and tap in. You can see each other chatting, and we're gonna have some fun. Don't say anything too weird. Oh, and I guess you can call this number 323-680-4101. Leave a voicemail. We'll talk about it. Whatever you say on the next week. So yeah, this episode 4, King of Hell. King of Hell. Okay, so I'm reading from Wikipedia. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do not get mad at me for me saying something crazy here. Homelander, who has developed a god complex, tasks Firecracker to present him as a god, and she involves Ashley and her husband, father. It says that her husband. I don't think that was. Is that established that that's her dude?
Yes.
That's her husband? Okay. So yeah, father is Ashley's husband. The boys, still without the virus, go to Fort Harmony to find the V1. There, Frenchie discovers toxoplasmosis. Boom. Toxoplasmosis. Nailed it. Frenchie discovers toxoplasmosis in the air and realizes he is immune due to his past drug abuse, which was fucking hilarious.
It works. You do enough drugs can't affect you.
Right. They skip through a lot here, but they find out that the soup bomb site has taken all of the V1 vials that were left over, and after a tense exchange, the team brutally fight. So how did you feel about this? Like, they walking through, I want to say, when they were walking through the forest towards this site, I definitely felt like something was up, because they were getting so like Huey was definitely like mad aggressive, and he ain't never like that, especially towards Starlight.
Right, that nigga was growing some balls for a change, though. I was kind of liking it. I out of all the people who got aggressive and mean, I was like, everybody's an asshole. But I was kind of like, Huey, you need to be like this more, though. Like, everybody else needed to calm it down, and y'all need therapy. But Huey, I was like, nah, nigga, you really need to speak from your chest more often, bro. Like, what the fuck? You really needed to. He was all, because at the end, he was like, I'm so glad you wasn't there, Starlight. And in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, because Starlight probably would have whooped and fried your ass. But he's probably thinking it from, because I probably would have said something dirty. And I'm like, nah, nigga, you would have told her ass the motherfucking truth.
Tell her ass that truth. Put it on a t-shirt. Tell her ass some truth. Get her some milk. Goddamn.
So I liked it. I thought it was fun, and I was picking up on it just from Kimiko and Butcher were the two that really gave it away for me. Because I was just like, she literally is saying good ideas, and this nigga's just like, hey, I didn't hear you say that shit, but here's my idea. I was like, bruh, you ain't really, I know you're a dick, but you ain't really a dick like this.
But you ain't got to do it like that either.
Like, I know, like, Butcher, I know you an asshole, but you are not that type of asshole.
It was funny at first, but then, like, I think the funniness of it kind of takes away the idea that it
right, especially when because he did it 3 times. It was like when it got to the 3rd time, you're just like, something's fucking up.
Yeah, like, all right, dog. Especially the way she reacted to the 3rd time, like she was about to rip his fucking head off. So
right, or then like when fucking Huey went off on Mother's Milk. That's what really sold to where you're just like, something is wrong with them. Right? He's straight up and like, yeah, you fucking pussy. I was like, dog, that black man's gonna beat you down. Like, I'm glad you told him off, but he about to whoop your ass.
He gonna beat you.
The guy, he's like, if I was there, it's like, I can't step in to save you. Not like I don't think he needed to be told off, but you said fighting words to him, so you should be able to fight, and you can't fight. He gonna beat your ass. But Huey was getting in some licks. He even shot that nigga once. Like, how you know that? He shot that nigga in the back.
He shot him?
Yeah. Remember they were shooting with guns, and Huey snuck up on him and got him in the back of the shoulder. He tagged his ass.
Tagged Billy?
No, Mother's Milk. He shot him in the back.
I didn't see that. He would have been.
Go back to the fight.
Why would he not be repairing himself at the end or something.
He was literally he had a
continuity.
he took the bullet, but Huey shot that nigga in the back, and he whooped his ass with that dental tray at that one point. Remember, he got that metal tray.
With that metal
He was putting belt to ass on Mother's Milk. I was like, there's no way he could fight.
I mean, it's like all of them got that, that what you call a strength.
Huey had that dog in him.
I don't know what y'all call it these days, but that strength that the mother, you know what I'm talking about, that strength that all of a sudden come up out you.
Huey had that dog in him, and that dog said, "Roof."
50 Bantha said anything too weird. I'm too late for that one. I don't know what that meant. He said, yeah, he shot MM in the shoulder. I'm just saying terrible continuity. At the end, he is not nursing a shot shoulder. That's all I'm saying.
Not
terrible,
really.
Terrible continuity. Terrible. There was another thing that was bad continuity, and I can't remember it. Damn. There was something that was really bad continuity, and I was just like, damn, man, it'd be little things like that catch me, that put me out of it. Sometimes, but only in the sense that I think that, well, let me get back to the this part of the show, this part of the episode where the Last of Us joke was dropped. Because
that is just Walking Dead with mushrooms. What does he say?
Yeah, he said, no, yeah, that is just Walking Dead with mushrooms, which is fucking hilarious. Like, given that we've covered The Last of Us, and we cover Invincible, which was written by the Walking Dead, the creator of Walking Dead. Excuse me. That is gross. But yeah, very deep divey right here. So anyway, I just had to bring up that one because it was like they were shitting on HBO, basically.
Amazon's throwing a fight at HBO, I guess. Yeah,
it was nice. So yeah, Homelander and Soldier Boy arrive, and Homelander mocks him, saying he injected himself with V1 because he felt inferior to his brother who died in World War II. Soldier Boy locks Homelander in a chamber enriched uranium. Hold on, before we get there. That shit, them going back and forth, hilarious. Some people probably didn't like it. I've read online that a lot of people said that this is a filler episode. I said to Fit Bantha earlier today that I think it was a filler episode, but it's like this show is so good that their filler episodes are better than like most filler episodes. And
I, for one, do not think all fillers are made equally. People use filler as they think it bad, but fillers can be important. Because to me, what this episode also set up is, they're trying to make a whole new series, right? Vault Rising. And this fucking episode filled you in on that shit. It filled who's going to be the players, what was the background of it, some key figures from the past, what they were doing. It was letting you know about Vault Rising to me. And I was like, okay, now I'm kind of excited to see Vault Rising. First, I didn't really give a shit to it, but now, like with more, Soldier Boy talking, and now we're going to get Bomb Sight, another person, and then we see like this other mysterious dude named Otis or some shit who became the
Quinn. Who the hell is Quinn?
Yeah, Quinn. Yeah, I call him Otis. Some Quinn dude, and like he became some kind of like fungus monster and shit. So how did he become the fungus monster? Well, you know what? Vault Rising is going to tell me that, and that's what this was filling me in on.
Yeah, I mean, and also it's very possible that it just really matters going forward as well. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's gonna matter.
Story. So I was not. I'm like you said, all filler episodes aren't the same.
They didn't go to the fucking beach and mysteriously run into some random one-off character that they helped, and then that's it. That would have been a fucking filler episode where it just doesn't drive any of the plot forward.
This is not an episode of
this drove the plot forward
of the Mandalorian season 3. This is not
right. It's not them just going hanging off and just go. There's Lizzo.
It was informative.
Let's hang out with Lizzo and Jack Black for one day, and then get back to what's cracking.
Fucking Christ.
That is a filler.
There was literally nothing informative in that episode that we're talking about in The Mandalorian. So, yeah, this is definitely full of Easter eggs and full of information that you're going to need going forward. I think that the whole, like, this being a filler episode, I don't know. To me, it wasn't a filler episode. But if you're going to say it was, then that's
it filled you with information that you need. So technically, it's not the type of filler where they're just filling in time because, hey, they greenlit us for 10 episodes and we only got like 9 episodes of plot. We need something.
I didn't share it in
to
the chat.
Fill the time in. It wasn't like that in an essence of filler. Because we got all the crazy, how are they going to like treat Homelander as God? They call him a prophet. Genius. I see that. That's exactly what you do. You go with prophet. He's a prophet.
Let him say
prophet could be the son, sire, or something. He's a prophet.
Let him say he's the God. I'm not gonna say it. Let him say it. I'm not messing up.
He hears messages from God.
Yeah, I will say he's a prophet. I'm not messing up my Q rating by telling the world he's God. Y'all let him do it.
Now, I have a theory. It involves Father. What exactly do you think his power set is?
He's got to be able to influence people with his scream, probably.
Right? It's not just that it's loud, huh? Like that's what I'm thinking. I was like, I don't think his power is just like because like Black Canary, so he's just it's loud, it disrupts, it hurts, it's destructive. And I was like, I don't think his power. He in the comics he is completely 100% different.
But he is in the comics.
He is a comic book figure. He is black. He sexually assaults children, and him and Homelander are buddies. So very different. But so they don't show the only powers that you see that he has are the standard ones. He can fly. He's super strong. He's super fast. He's hard to beat up. And that's just it. The only other thing was that he was the leader. Okay, so you know how Ezekiel was in charge of all the Christian stuff, and now they made Old Father? Well, Ezekiel wasn't a character in the comic book. It was Old Father the whole time who was in charge of all the Christ people.
Oh.
But they never gave him any other power besides I'm strong and I can fly and shit. Like he didn't. He was just a church.
And also, he was a pedo.
And he was a pedo. Yeah. Like there's a gruesome scene in the it's an implied gruesome scene that you see. It's Homelander, Old Father, and then like Old Father's sidekick. They're like sitting down. They're at the little Christ thing that they're having, and they're doing their conference. And then Old Father and Homelander are shooting the shit, talking about taking over the world. And like Old Father's little assistant person, like his sidekick, gets up and walks away. And then Homelander just looks at his seat, and in the seat that was there, it's like just full of blood. And Homelander looks at it and was like, man, you still doing that to all your sidekicks still? And he's like, yeah, bro, I be doing that. And they're like, you nasty. Yeah, and they play it off like that. And I was like,
they're just like, yeah. Oh, you're still running through them, huh?
Yeah. See, he was a predator in the comic book.
This was kind of funny. Old Father was a predator in the comic, and they made him a church guy to hide it. The irony, then the influence. It's gross fat.
It's gross.
Fat. What is this?
I like the book. People, even the Redditor people were trying to shit on it, and now everybody's all like, well, I guess the book wasn't that bad. I was like, yeah, you fucking dummies. Y'all just trying to be cool. Like, it's edgy to be edgy. I read that shit in like 2007. I was fresh out of high school. Like, fuck. Come on.
It's still
the time. It had a time and place.
It is still crazy.
But back to Old Father. So yeah, he does not have the voice power in the comics, but in the show, it doesn't seem like the voice power is just based on destruction. It looks like it has, like you said, influence. It looks like it affects you. because
big in this world, like influence.
It looks like it has subtle mind control, some kind of psionic power that it can do.
And maybe that's why he fucked with Ashley, because she got the psychic power, like
because she also has a crazy psychic power. And when we go back to the scene where Homelander's first starting to see his visions and see the white light and everything, what's happening? Father's giving his sermon, and he's all like, "Bullying, hallelujah!" and it's doing the thing, and it's, everybody is just standing the fuck up, going, "Woo!" But Homelander, he's like kind of taking it, and he gets hit a couple times, and then all of a sudden he's like, and it hit him.
I thought he just kind of was like, doing his weird Homelander sexual thing.
Somewhat, and that still can be true, but I'm kind of like,
I
don't know. He keeps hanging. It looks like old father, and this latest episode with old father like screaming at him, talking about he's the prophet, and it's like, humming at him, and they're just like, yeah, he's the prophet. Yeah, I believe. I was like, I think his voice power can control people to an extent.
Bantha agrees with you here. He says if he uses his voice and says Homelander is good, then everyone accepts it. It's definitely working through the live broadcast, so everyone believes it.
So I think Homelander's whole hallucinations with Mallory being his milky angel again and telling him he's God, I think, because what's also crazy? Because I thought this was gonna like make Firecracker and the gang be like, we need to start planning to kill fucking Homelander. He's gone off the deep end. But they didn't do that. I thought she was going in there to tell Ashley and Oldfather, be like, hey, Homelander's gone insane. What do we do? No, she kind of went with the plans, like, hey, now he thinks he's God. Well, how do we spin that? And how we gonna work it? I'm like, y'all was trying to work with it.
Girls and Purrs, though. That was for you, Girls and Purrs. I just hit it too soon.
Yeah. I was just like, why? Yeah. I would have thought that would have been the straw that broke the camel's back, and y'all would have been like, we need to get rid of him somehow. But they are going with it full steam. So I'm kind of just like,
because they're all worried about the money. They're all worried about the money. Ashley and Father are worried about the money because they stealing from the church. Old girl is not got no powers. The dark haired lady, she ain't got no powers, so she just out here trying to get some money so I don't get my head ripped off. And Firecracker, this is Firecracker's thing. She still, after fucking Soldier Boy, tell him. She still was talking to him in bed about how she was basically talking about how she would do anything for this dude. Like, he has this thing over her, but you could see it chipping away, like at her soul. Like she is having issues keeping it together.
So I thought that was
you know what I realized for the first time, like when I was watching it, I watched it today for the first time. And I realized Firecracker, her name is like Firecracker. Like she's not Firecracker.
She's a redheaded ginger.
She's Firecracker.
Yeah, she a red whitey. Well, I guess they couldn't call her Red Whitey.
Red, whitey, and blue.
Red, whitey, and blue because of my eyes. That, you know what? I want to make a racist superhero, and that is going to be their name: Red, Whitey, and Blue.
Just get you a t-shirt. Just make a t-shirt or make a pin that's her, and just say Red, Whitey, and Blue. God damn.
Honestly, I think that might be my RNC debut pin. I'm gonna make sell that. I'm gonna make some MAGA money, and that's gonna be the pin right there. Red, Whitey, and Blue.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna make some MAGA money. Also needs to be a t-shirt. I'm gonna make some MAGA money, boy. That's what a lot of motherfuckers are doing right now. Maybe if we say MAGA a bunch of times, it'll get the algorithm. Because it seems like that's all people care about is like some fighting. If we were on here fighting about movies for an hour, man, we'd be golden. Too bad we're intelligent and we mostly like all the same shit, or at least have an intelligent reason to give you a why. She's a red-headed bigot. Man, red-headed is a lot of letters, right?
Headed.
That's a lot of letters.
Why does red-headed always kind of sound like a slur?
Because it used to be
red-headed.
You red-headed. Well, they say you red-headed stepchild, like
right. I'll beat you like a red-headed stepchild. I was like, why are you gonna beat? I mean, I get that you hate your stepchild and you're gonna beat them, but them being redhead makes you want to beat their ass even more. That is what you're implying. You're implying that out of a stepchild that you're gonna beat that redheaded one even worse.
Well, why would you get a child that's
I can name several
not
reasons.
yours just to beat him? I just don't understand. Like, just don't be with that child. Whoever that child's mother is, don't be with her. She has a redhead that you clearly don't, and you clearly don't like those. So just don't get with this lady. I don't know. And also just so many words in redheaded. So many letters in redhead right there. Give her a dog named Blue. Ooh, a cat named Red.
Yeah, Red, Whitey, and Blue, and it's the dog.
Oh God. Firecracker and
what's the most
Milky
racist
Angel.
dog you think of? Like a Doberman?
Girls and Purses, Firecracker, and Milky Angel. What have I walked into? You walked into the Bantha Bunch. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Welcome to the jungle. Let's see here. Fit Bantha says the beat.
No,
the redhead stepchild, stepkid, and leave the brunette and blonde alone. No, I don't know. Blondes or redheads? Put it in the chat. Blondes or redheads? Put it in the chat. If you're watching after and it's not live, put it in the comments. Blondes or redheads? I don't know. I'm just curious as what's gonna happen right there. And like Ice Spice don't count. Like you can't be including redheads like that. I'm talking about real redheads.
Redheads.
What's this? Bloodhound?
I'm super excited about Red, Whitey, and Blue. I feel like I should just write that comic book and let it be super racist and just sell it to MAGA people.
Speaking of Whitey, Soldier Boy locked Homelander in a chamber of enriched uranium to prevent him from getting B1. Frenchie finds the source Frenchie finds the source of the toxoplasmosis. I nailed it that time, and takes Soldier Boy to it, revealing it's Quinn, whoever the fuck that is, with whom Soldier Boy had some type of past with. After Frenchie provokes Soldier Boy kills Quinn, returning everyone to normal, and then they get the fuck out of there. Homelander then breaks out of the chamber, and before that, Homelander and Butcher have a conversation, and Butcher leaves Homelander there to die, as he should. But Homelander gets a little tip, little sense that you guys don't have the virus that you guys been talking about. But not in the sense that they don't have it, like it doesn't exist. They just don't have it. Seems like Homelander is under the impression that it's all been a lie all this time. Like, there ain't nothing that could kill me because I'm God. So nothing could kill me. And it seemed like he wasn't being affected by, like, him and the Soldier Boy didn't seem to be getting affected by the spores either. Or maybe they're just already such assholes that, like, just then nothing changed.
I feel like they kind of were, because Homelander really hasn't been that mouthy towards Soldier Boy yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe
he's still been on the I'm trying to kiss your ass train and stuff. Because remember, even when they ordered drinks, you know, they're like, Soldier Boy's like, I want on Manhattan. And they're like, would you like your usual milk, sir? And he was like, yeah, no. I'll have a Manhattan too.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think the spores were affecting them because he was getting a little too more mouthier than he normally would get to Homelander. I mean, get to Soldier Boy. And then I definitely know it affected Soldier Boy, because why would he stop killing Frenchie and then start going after the one dude that he knows the hatred is at, and have that whole emotional breakdown? I was like, oh yeah, those spores were affecting him.
Yeah, he still tried not to. It seemed like he was still trying to fight the like, I'm gonna kill you type shit, but for different reasons. Like, I just want this motherfucker to suffer type
right,
shit.
Because he straight up said that, because Frenchie was like, yeah, that's that asshole, he's doing it, you fucking hate him. He's like, yeah, I fucking hate him, you should kill him. And then he's all like, no, because look at him, you suck and all this and all the bad stuff you told me, that's you now, that's you, I hate you. And I was like, yeah, he's on that dope now.
Yeah, clearly.
And Frenchie had to like egg him on even more to be like, maybe if I just stand in front of him, he'll get mad enough to do the thing and I can run.
Yeah, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, we trying to get these people up out of here before they kill each other, and then Homelander is gonna get out of there eventually. It's like, we gotta get up out of here.
But that also the way I was gonna say, the way they caught Homelander, if I was Butcher, I'd kind of be like, well, we definitely need to make sure we fight you in a room full of uranium and have some suits on and get your ass, because clearly this is fucking you up a bit. It ain't killing you, but look at you. You look like a piece of shit. It hurts like a motherfucking donut. And that's what I also
that it would have killed him. Like, a nuclear bomb is going to kill Homelander. That's basically what you just showed me in this episode. Nuclear bomb kills Homelander. What are we doing?
But yeah, still, just throw that. Just put him in a room full of uranium. I was like, oh yeah,
and then blow that room up with a nuclear bomb.
Or I was like, man, if you just had a little bit of the virus on you, this would have been the proper time to throw it at his ass.
So you're telling me all this time Russia could have just killed this thing? Like, remember back in the day when Russia would just like kill people? Like, people would end up just with glaucoma. No, I'm talking about they would just all of a sudden end up with cancer, and then the next day they would just be dead. Like, they would kill people with actual uranium. Like, you would just be sitting in France drinking some tea one day. You're a journalist, and then you just die from cancer the next day immediately. Like, you were healthy, and then you died. It's like, dude, these people are getting killed by Russians. This tells me that Russia has clearly liked the idea of Homelander existing, right? Like, Homelander existing destabilizes America to a degree, so they like it, because they could have just killed this motherfucker by squirting with a little bit of uranium. Squirt. Put it in his tea.
And it's weird that they kept Soldier Boy. Remember, because they were like, the whole thing was like, they ended up keeping Soldier Boy for the longest time, and they were the ones who gave Soldier Boy the fucking thing.
Yeah, they put the laser beam in his chest to like, it kills fucking soups. So we're gonna get some of that. Is that gonna be like revealed here? Well, before I get, I'm gonna get to another thing, because I want to ask you at the end, who do you think is going to kill Homelander, or how will Homelander end up getting killed? But Quinn kills Quinn. Homelander breaks out of the chamber and spares Soldier Boy's life after seeing him vulnerable. Annie meets her father, who admits he's always loved her, and reunites with Huey at the end of this episode at church service. Excuse me. And then at the end of this episode at a church service, Oh Father proclaims Homelander is a prophet of God. We already talked about that, but how did you like Annie, and do you think she's okay? Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie? Um, it was probably like the downer of the episode of her just trying to get some character closure about her dad that I completely forgot about her baz and that her dad I was like her dad ran away. I don't remember any of that ever being established, that her dad was never there for and it was just her and her mom the whole time. I was like, I don't remember that.
I think I do remember it, but it's like in passing of her mom being a whole cunt. So it didn't really.
She was a pageant mom.
Right, yeah, but I'm saying like I think her mom said it at one point. I think I remember her mom mentioning it in passing, but she's such a terrible person that it's like wasn't even worth remembering. You know what I'm saying? Like the focus is not her. Not him in that moment. It's her being a piece of shit. Fifth Bantha says Frenchie doing drugs, making him immune to spores is the best thing. Yeah, I mean it's it was cool, but it was kind of predictable. So yeah, that was basically the end of the episode. I also think that's Annie's story is the reason people think it's a little bit of a filler. If there is a filler, that is the filler, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, if anything for filler, that was filler.
That was filler. Because it was, like you said, barely mentioned, not really necessary. And also, that was my continuity error that I was talking about earlier. Annie's dad works for the police. Police show up because Annie's stepbrother calls the police. Now, this is very much so stolen from the pages of X-Men, right? The first one where Bobby they go to Bobby's parents' house and Bobby's brother calls the police because he's like, no, y'all got to get them up out of here. This is disgusting. Y'all got mutants in the house. Calling the police. This is like exactly what this nigga did. He like went upstairs and called the motherfucking police. But that isn't my continuity error. I like that little shout out is what I was thinking as a little trope. But the police officer gets scared, like, okay, I ain't gonna kill this bitch. I'm not gonna try to take her in. But look, y'all better have her gone in an hour or I'm coming back here and I gotta take her in. Man, next time we see them, Annie's talking about how good the beef stroganoff was. Nigga, ain't no way she made beef stroganoff in 10, 15, but she made it in 5 minutes. She got it cooled down in 10. She got the motherfucker sitting there ready to eat at 10:30.
I was thinking that they're all sitting down to dinner and getting ready and then hanging out after dinner. I'm just like, man, he gave them a smooth. What time did that cop say he was gonna come back again or some shit? Did he give them the whole? I was kind of like, maybe he said he was gonna give them the whole night, but I really wasn't paying attention. I just felt like she's been there a long time, and like the guy should probably show back up by now. Okay,
he said an hour. I was like, bruh. What, like when they came back, because it was
that didn't make any sense either. No, it
was so abrupt that they came back from like a tent scene, came back to her, and it was just like, wait a minute, they still there? Because she goes, oh, that was the best beef stroganoff I was like, wait a minute. We have time.
That shit down then, like since the dude broke in there, y'all had a gun standoff and
they blended it up and drank it. Like, why do we still have time to put on jackets and talk about beef stroganoff? Also, one of the best
dinner table, like that whole dinner table was set and everything. They probably prayed.
Yeah, Fifth Bantha said Annie's stepbro is basically
half brother.
Half brother. Is Baisley's little prick. Is a ballsy little prick. And sorry, this new thing. So StreamYard just put this new thing where you can pop out a chat. but I can't see the fucking chat. Like I can't see parts of the thing because the pop-up button is right there. It's such a piece of shit. Anyway, and yes, exactly stolen from X-Men. That's what he was saying. Yes, so you agree with us, and everybody can see it on there. Exit page unresponsive. Exit. Yeah, exit. I don't know what's going on with this page over here. This computer's over here struggling. Sorry. Anyway, am I skipping? I'm not skipping, right? Other computers over here struggling. Don't know what's happening. But yeah. Just a completely unnecessary fuck up. It was even darker when she got ready to leave. I just feel like those little things could have been done a lot better to where it wouldn't have felt as much of a filler episode for everybody else. I'm looking up on IMDb right now what it was rated, but ING, I wish they just never. I wish they had just stayed to doing video games, dude. Like they always give TV and movies like these tough ratings. If Bantha says, is it really stolen or just taking the inspiration from it though? Yeah, no. That's the same thing. And nobody's saying it's a bad thing for them to steal it. It's just, paying homage, if you will. You can say that. You could put it that way. If it sounds a little better, probably. But yeah, IGN gave it a 5 out of 10. A 5. Which I think is egregious. What would you give it?
7.
7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
King of Hell. I'm trying to see what it got. Oh man, no, don't do that. King of Hell got an 8. Yeah, I mean, I'd say like 7.5. Yeah, 7. Not a bad episode to me. There was a lot of trying to find the episode lists. Just like all of them. I'm trying to see what the whole thing is rated right now. Looks like I hate this app. It's like it changes every month and the ads make it do herky jerky shit. So there are 8 episodes of this. Is that what's going on? Oh, that's the first season. Boom. There are still 8 episodes of this season. Yeah, okay. So the last episode was 8.5, and the second episode was 8.6, and the first episode was rated a 9. So, Kill the Black Guy, favorite episode of everybody's. Is that a coincidence? Is that everybody's favorite episode is when the black guy died, and then it's kind of gone down. Like, I mean, an 8 from a 9 to an 8 is kind of big, but I guess it's kind of predictable for a 4. I mean, for the 4th episode, usually that's when it goes down and people start seeing it as a filler episode, basically. Solid 7, I'd agree. Yeah, 7, solid 7. We are pretty much in agreement that this one gets a solid 7. So yeah. I am looking forward to the next episode still. I'm trying to look for a review of a bad one. I was trying to find a bad review, but I can't. I mean, it's not. Oh, here's one. No, it was rated a 2-star. It's getting dumber and dumber by the minute. I'm trying to enjoy this new season. The last one was pretty bad, but since this is the final season, I had somewhat moderate expectations. I was wrong. It's getting dumber by the minute, completely nonsensical. Even if I tried to turn off my brain, I still couldn't enjoy the sheer amount of illogical, ridiculous things happening in every scene. Homelander, a demigod who has somehow devolved into a goofy, psychotic little man who, for some reason, barely uses his larger than life powers anymore. Super speed, forgotten. Super hearing, gone. Soldier Boy feels like a complete 180 from his original persona. And then there are, okay, I don't know what he means by that because I don't know. He was just talking about people butt fucking and calling people the F word. Pretty much been doing the same thing. But then he says, and then there are these scenes where the villains are in the same room and the boys are in the same room as the boys and they do nothing, despite the fact that they are an entire that their entire existence revolves around catching them and Starlight visiting her dad. Why? I honestly can't wrap my head around all the nonsensical decisions being made. It's astonishing how much a show can decline in quality. Wow. Wow. Well, do you agree with anything that this user had to say?
Nah, just straight.
Bruno Designs.
I don't know what the fuck they want.
I mean, only thing that I can agree with is the Starlight thing, and he didn't even give any elaboration on that. He was just like, and Starlight visits her dad. Why? And that's all he said for that. So I'm like, okay, that was a very astute analysis. I do agree with the Homelander shit about his powers though. Why hasn't he been using his powers? We saw him smell firecracker in this episode, but then why is the super hearing gone? Like the first episode when Huey kills Translucent, that's what they were worried about is his ability to hear and see through walls and shit. Like that was bigger. That was a bigger deal at the time, and they were worried about him. Like, you know, I mean, he caught the super speed is where this motherfucker is wrong because he just raced and caught, chased, I should say, and caught, what's his name? Damn.
A-Train?
A-Train. He just, like, that just happened. So you can't say, oh.
You didn't see hit some feats. You literally saw that this man can fly just almost as fast as A-Train can run.
Like literally almost the exact same speed. So like A-Train is faster. A-Train is faster. If they were just racing, A-Train would have won.
A-Train is fast. I think after a long enough distance, A-Train would have won.
He also would have
instead of running through that lady. If A-Train would have ran through that lady, he would have gotten away.
Not just that though. He's getting lasered at. He's having a zigzag, you know what I'm saying? Shit blowing up in front of him. Like he could have, if it was no obstacles in front of him, like you said, even if he decided to run through old lady, he's still lasering at him and shit. That's just what gets hard. He shouldn't have gone into the woods. Messed up.
No, that he lost balance because he bounced off that lady that threw him off balance, and then he fell through a bunch of trees. And you got to say, A-Train's kind of tough because he broke through like some big ass trees with his body, and he was just slightly bleeding.
It's just like Flash. Like his metabolism is going, or whatever it is, his healing is going to go faster because he's moving so fast. Yeah, that was a dope episode too. So I'm that got a 9. There's another one on here that is way longer than that, but yeah, the idea that a lot of this
I see a lot of hate, and I kind of joined this train, and I'm embarrassed about it. But Chemical Talking, there is so much hate on Chemical Talking. I thought I was just kind of being a dick, but no, I am apparently not alone. I'm not alone on that one.
I am not with it because now it's like Well, this is the thing. I stopped caring about their entire storyline 3 seasons ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess this would be the 3rd season of me not caring. And
Straight
like,
facts.
I've always skipped their parts. Anytime it's just them in the scene, I always skip it.
Honestly, I feel like this was the best episode because they broke up. This was like, if you paid attention to them talking, this was the best one, and they broke up. And I was like, hey, because I was never shipping this. As a comic reader, that whole relationship is weird to me because it was not like that in the books. It was definitely a father-daughter taking care, no romance at all type deal. And when they started bringing in the romance to them too, I was like, this is weird because he was definitely taking advantage of a disadvantaged girl this whole time.
There is. He's not your
Don't
pet.
like it.
He's not your pet, bro.
Didn't like it. So
Yeah,
so as soon as they, so like you said, like what, 3 seasons ago when they started shipping them, I was like, nope, I'm clocked out.
I just started skipping every single time. I'm gonna give you a tip, man. Every single time you see them in a scene together, just skip that shit. Just tap. It's a couple of taps. It might be 3 taps. Usually 3 to 4 taps. Tap.
And since we're about an hour into this show, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Fuck that old boy because he is ex-Israeli soldier, and he was talking about kidnapping teenagers and shit from families. So I didn't know that about him. I don't know how that slipped by.
Who?
Like, did you know that?
Who?
The actor who plays Frenchie. Did you know he was IDF?
No, I thought he was Palestinian.
No, my guy. No, he is not. He one of the bad ones. He terrorizes Palestinians, man. No. There's a whole interview about him. Like, I was like, why wasn't this bigger yet? Like, why is it like this has been out for a while? Apparently, it's been out for a while in this interview. But I was just like, I thought the nigga was French. To be honest.
I could have swore I saw him post on his Instagram about Palestine way before Trump got elected again. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it just
really weird.
Flipped under the radar, but this whole season, when this season started, it just popped back up, and I was like, "Damn, he was former IDF." This motherfucker has an interview of him. Like, I read it. He was talking about. I think he was like trying to like regret what he said he was doing, but he still admitted that it was like, man, when you try and kidnap somebody and take away their 15-year-old daughter, even if they're peaceful, they're still gonna fight you. And I'm like,
maybe
what, my guy?
The context. Maybe he's saying like you're saying, he's saying he regretted it. So he used to be IDF, and
yeah, he was
not IDF. So he's like riding with the Palestinians, but he's like,
I don't know where he stands now.
He clearly has guilt for what he's done. That's
still just like, you were still doing that shit though.
Yeah, look, they did some crazy shit the other day.
But yeah, I just wanted to address that elephant in the room. Maybe get some more ticks.
No. Look, that was not just culturally relevant. It was relevant to the content that we are speaking on.
And just another reason why I don't like him, or I just don't like them. So boring.
That Bantha said, "Devolved dude has always been that way. As far as not hearing, he likely was too focused on his papa to hear." What is this? Stranger Things? They are always in the same room when they can kill each other. Well, no, they do be bullshitting. Come on, it's just like Alex is talking about the monster trope where a motherfucking huge ass monster hits a regular person and they fly up against the wall and they don't die. Like, motherfucker, you should have died. What? All of a sudden, he just started light punching people. All of a sudden, within this fight,
lifting you up a little bit when he picks you up.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. No, we're not doing all that. But
sometimes they nerf things.
I'm not rolling with the hear thing. Like, you can hear or you can't. Like, you have super hearing or you don't. Superman hears motherfuckers saying his name on the other side of the planet. I don't want to hear that this motherfucker can't hear that. At least in the same building, he can hear this shit. Because he heard motherfuckers in other rooms, other parts of this show. So yeah, I will not give that a pass either. Although that person, that commenter was tripping.
Right? Because they make, but and to add to your point is because what makes it kind of fucked up about the hearing part is because they precisely explained, hey, and Frenchie was like, hey, spray this on you. It's deer urine. He can smell us. So they addressed one of his superpowers and had a plan to fix that. But the hearing one, they're just like, well, that nigga deaf though.
Yeah, we've just let them beat the shit out of each other down here
and shooting guns. And at that point, he was kind of locked in a cage, but they didn't know that. They didn't know he was locked in a cage.
He didn't know
have that info.
I don't know. I feel like
they were still being real loud the whole time. But like you said,
he should have been able to hear the gunshots loud.
I was gonna kind of let it go and forgive it, but it's the fact that they acknowledged another superpower of his and tried to prevent that, but forgot the other one.
Fifth also said, I love that she's talking personally. It actually gives them a chance to make something out of it. Well, yeah, sorry. It didn't do better. Make her say better things, because I'm getting damn fucking tired of it. He also says files people have guilt to fuck them. Says e-files people have guilt to fuck them. The e-files, they're the J files, but the e-files, okay, I fuck with you. Fifth Bantha says also he's on a roll here. He says, oh, you said monster, so I am reminded I don't hate Monarch this season. Oh, you don't hate it this season. Well, I wish other people felt that way when we cover it. If y'all actually watched it when we talked about it, because it's not good to talk about something that we don't collectively like at all. Fifth also said he did keep saying Homelander would hear them. Y'all are right.
They addressed it.
Stopped
addressing it.
And it's not us. They addressed it. Just like do better, y'all. Do better.
Have you ever had the thought, hey, I don't have a shirt on? Well, then you should consider perusing through the Drunk Banthas merch store. Just head over to the store tab on our YouTube channel to check out all of our very cool merch. There's legitimately a lot of cool shit there. Oh, I probably shouldn't say shit in a commercial. Well, but anyways, head to the Drunk Banthas merch store, where we have hats, hoodies, shirts, mugs, and a whole bunch of other cool shit with our stupid name on it. Stay safe, my little Banthas, and may the force be with you.
Yeah. Fifth, what you saying here? I only brought it up to say it's worth watching. Not that we need to talk about it, laugh out loud. No, I didn't say that you were. Yeah, I didn't say you want us to talk about it. Because I'm not going to talk about it. You already know I'm not going to talk about it. So, but shout out to everybody who is watching the Monarch. Let me know if you guys want us to talk about it at the end of its run. Maybe I'll get Alex to do a review, or maybe you can get Terry to put his last inch of his life into a fucking video again, and then him post it up there. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if it's good, it's good, and I'll watch it, because Apple TV is pretty fucking good about doing good sci-fi. Speaking of which, we will be getting back into For All Mankind on Monday. We're done with. Oh, no. Not this Monday, but the next Monday, we're going to get back into it, because this is the last episode of Invincible that just came out. And so we got to pick up on something after that. Terry, where can the people find you, stalk you?
They can always find me at my Instagram, tpensco. And this Saturday, if you are in Denver, you can come down to Denver University for family weekend. I'll be there in person. That address is 2199 South University Boulevard, Denver, Colorado. We'll be there from 11 to 3. It's me and like 40 other vendors. So come on now, support small businesses. Come get you some pins. I got freaking 80 new designs. I've had to order all new like cases and everything. I'm gonna spend all day tomorrow setting up stuff. So because there's some real hot stuff, new stuff, not on the website yet. So you can get it first before I put it online and start advertising it.
Hot, y'all. It's hot. Every time I touch shit is hot. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check that out. Make sure you go to T-Pins Co. Or you can go, they can go to Nerds at Night, right? And go to the shop section, right? Yeah, go to the Nerds at Night, hit that shop button. We will be going once a month live on Nerds at Night on YouTube and the Drunk Banthas channel on YouTube right here, wherever you're watching. Just make sure you go to the description and hit the button on the bottom. Click it, and subscribe. Go over there, subscribe. Yeah, you know. Thank you guys for listening to the Bantha Bunch Show. We do this every Thursday at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time, but don't forget to like and subscribe. You can get updates on Instagram. You can get updates on X. Please go out and check us on TikTok for some reason. Letterboxd is where you really can find us on the Drunk Banthas for getting them extra reviews. Until next time, stay safe, all my pimps and pimpettes, and I will see you on Monday.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.